Hundreds of pages of unsealed court documents were released overnight, listing countless associates of the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. New York Judge Loretta Preska ordered their release following the 2015 defamation case brought by Virginia Roberts Giuffre against Ghislaine Maxwell. Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, Michael Jackson, Stephen Hawking, and Donald Trump are just a few of the high-profile figures included in the court documents. And celebrities including David Copperfield, Kevin Spacey, Kate Blanchett, and Leonardo DiCaprio are also mentioned. Of more than 150 names in the new files, which include emails, legal documents, depositions, witness testimony, and more, there is no suggestion that any of those names are necessarily accused of any wrongdoing. Central testimony in the documents comes from Giuffre, who accused Andrew of raping her, aged 17. She also accused Maxwell of recruiting her as a sex slave for Epstein as part of a sex trafficking operation.
Prince Andrew and the royal family are plunged into a fresh crisis today on the release of hundreds of pages of documents going into some of the most lurid allegations yet against the Duke of York. One of the most serious is claims that he had an underage orgy on one of Jeffrey Epstein's paedophile islands, and also that a woman alleges that he groped her breast while sitting at Jeffrey Epstein's New York townhouse, which she described as she was sitting on his knee like Santa Claus. This raises huge questions for the royal family, particularly for the King. Only a couple of weeks ago, the King allowed Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson to walk with him and the rest of the family to church. And also, back in November, Andrew was allowed to attend the swearing in of the new Dean of St George's Chapel at Windsor Castle. Now, the King has acted in the past when he's been faced with serious crises like this, but Prince Andrew still has his title, the Duke of York, and he still remains in Royal Lodge. It also raises fresh questions for the Met Police, whether they will launch a new investigation into the allegations against Andrew, and also the American authorities such as the FBI that have previously looked into Andrew's case. The Duke himself is hunkering down and not talking, not saying anything about these new allegations, but friends close to him, although he has often been accused of being delusional, friends close to him are pointing out that there are many other names in this tranche of documents in the Epstein case that maybe now the attention needs to turn to. Prince Andrew has always denied all these allegations and has always denied even meeting Virginia Giuffre, who is his main accuser, who says that he had sex with her when she was just 17.
Other key testimony comes from Johanna Sjoberg, who previously accused Andrew of groping her breast at Epstein's New York mansion in 2001. Her transcripts reveal more about her allegations against the royal, but also about Giuffre's age during their trips to New York with Andrew, Maxwell, and Epstein. Wednesday's unsealing was the 8th release from the 2015 defamation case, and more documents are expected to be revealed in the coming days.